my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing, what's up?
Nothing.
What you done?
We are
About
across
to
the
play a game?
from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
What are you about to do?
Coming
Go to
up,
school?
we've got what should prove to be a good one. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Giants.
Oh, yeah, I think I did remember you saying. So you coming this way or making a stop first?
So I'm gonna. I had to pick up something from the printer.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Did you mean to order the same thing twice?
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
And then he was like, okay, because I have a book for 150. I said, okay. And then he was like, I said, well, I was trying to order 125. I ordered 150. He was like, yeah, that was really smart. I said, I'm just saying,
they'll start with a run by Tracy. And back to the 30. It'll be second down.
Took burst there and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
I mean, it's a gain of 5. Like, brings up second and 5
at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. gets out quickly to Hyatt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. It's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He has a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was like, but it wasn't right. I said, Dad, again, he was upset about something.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start the drive here with the check. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down. Now Patrick going to change the play. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Has this lump on his jaw.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
They decided the opportunity was there.
It might be a cyst. And he was like, well, what if it's cancer? I was like, Daddy, like, I'm pretty sure it's not cancer. And if it was, you're catching it pretty quick, pretty early. So I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I said, worrying does nothing for anybody. And he was like, you're like way too cool about it. I said, it's not that I'm cool about it. It's just we don't have the time or energy to be focused on bad stuff. Like I'm trying to be positive, get through the end of the year because I'm literally at my own wit's end. So I'm trying to like take it down a notch. If I don't have to panic, I'm not going to. And then he was like, yeah, that's smart. Okay. I said, I worry enough as it is. You know, I said, I worry about a lot of things.
Whenever you're ready, bro. I was just talking to this other guy.
Am I disturbing?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, so, you know, I worry about people and worry about stuff. If I don't have to worry, I don't want to worry. But at the same time, I need you to be realistic and, like, do stuff. Don't just sit here and be crying. It doesn't work. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
How long before you get here?
I would say about an hour.
Oh, okay. I'll give you enough time. All right.
So play your game, and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right, bye.
I don't know if you can hear me, but whenever you're ready, I'm done with my substitution.
It's a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man right side.
Why did this nigga stop there?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
What the fuck?
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Completed to Hyatt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
In motion, Slayton. Here's Dart once more. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, this from 53. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 and the 36. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw.
What's he throwing it?
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. On a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. The 20. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to always build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
To the air, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to throw, Dart. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Dart. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Dart. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. In motion, Slayton. Running left is Tracy. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, 33 yards. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To throw, Dart. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing his Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants! Theo Johnson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. 4 seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this 1st half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Breaks through the contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
At the Giants' 32-yard line.
Second down and inches. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
In motion, Slayton. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. To throw now, Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 23 yards to pick up there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. On to give, it's Tracy. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Dart going to look to throw here. Catch made by Slayton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tracy trying the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
Oh, I was right there. Fuck!
He's going to be touchdown short of the first, and it's 4th down coming up.
A short game that doesn't give them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, a response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Mahomes now to throw. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second and inches at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
I knew that shit was gonna get fucking.
Again, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
That's complete to Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him? And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Dart. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. They give 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. On play action, here's Dart. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Tracy. And he'll go down at the 28. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Right back to Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Crew, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion goes the tight end. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, they go with Singletary. Dances by him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
At the 4-yard line.
On the run is Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Tyrone Tracy, a 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 6. And they'll run it here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. And oh my goodness, has a 5th interception.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle they go. Tracy. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 173 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.